Hello, everyone. Most people think that journalists say yes because a pitch is well written, but that's not the only factor that counts. They say yes because something in their brain clicks. Today, we are breaking down the psychology behind that click because once you understand this, PR is going to stop feeling random and start feeling more strategic. Let's understand what journalists are looking for and analyzing the things from their POV. Journalists are not waking up thinking, I hope someone pitches me today. They are rather thinking that what story do I need to file? What angle hasn't been covered yet? What will make this pitch stronger? How do I hit my deadline? Over and all, they are under pressure. So when they open your email, they are not evaluating you. They are evaluating that if that pitch is making their job easier or not. And if the answer is yes, you're in, and if the answer is no, you're archived. There are certain triggers that make them say yes to your pitch. Let's talk about trigger one, that is relevance. The brain is wired to filter naturally. When journalists scan their inbox, they are asking, is this relevant to what I cover? And not, is this impressive? If they write about fintech and you pitch them a wellness founder, it doesn't matter how successful that founder is. There is no relevance, and therefore there will be no yes. The fastest way to increase your yes rate is to match your pitch to their beat with precision. When they feel this is exactly what I cover, you have reduced mental friction, and the brain loves low friction. Trigger 2 is about specificity. Vague pitches feel like work, specific pitches feel usable. That's natural. Now compare this. If someone writes, we help businesses grow, versus we analyzed 500 SaaS churn reports and found a 27% pattern in failed onboarding flows, which one is easier to turn into a story? Of course, the one with data and the backup and credible percentage and studies. Now you understand, right? That how being specific reduces a journalist's effort, and the human brain prefers what feels easy to process. That's called cognitive fluency. The clearer and more concrete your angle is, the more likely it feels publishable. Trigger 3 is about authority signals. Journalists are risk managers. If they quote you, their credibility is on the line. So they subconsciously look for safety signals like, have you been quoted before? Have you built a visible body of work? Have you published consistent insights? Have you built audience proof? You don't need to be famous, but you need to look credible. That's really important. Authority reduces perceived risk and lower risk increases yes. Next trigger is about timeliness. Urgency activates action. If your pitch feels evergreen, it can wait. If it feels timely, it feels necessary. Tie your insights to industry shifts, new data, breaking news, seasonal trends. When a journalist thinks this is relevant right now, that creates momentum. The brain prioritizes what feels urgent. Next trigger is emotional spark. This is the underrated one, and this is why I included it here. Journalists are human and they respond to contrarian takes, strong opinions, surprising data, and clear tension. If your pitch is neutral and safe, it's forgettable. But if it makes them think that's interesting, that's different, or that challenges the narrative, now you have triggered curiosity, and curiosity drives click, which further drives the stories. Let us also understand the reasons why journalists say no. Let's flip it. They say no when it's generic, it's self promotional, it's salesy, it's pushy, if it creates extra work for them, if it's irrelevant, if it lacks proof, if it's badly timed. Did you notice something? Most no's aren't personal, they are psychological. Your pitch didn't reduce friction, it increased it, which led them to say no. Here's the big shift. Instead of asking, how do I impress this journalist? You need to ask, how do I reduce effort, reduce risk, and increase story value? Because a yes happens when relevance and specificity, authority, timeliness, curiosity all align at once. And that's not about luck, it's about alignment, it's about how you angle your pitch. So, when a journalist say yes, it's not because you begged or you pushed them to say yes. It's also not because you followed up 5 times. It's just because something in your pitch made their brain go, this works. And once you understand that psychology, you stop chasing coverage and you start engineering it. I hope this video is helpful for you. If you have any doubts, please feel free to drop your questions, your comments in the comments box down below, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.